All right, Yo Boutique. Oh. Right, oh, it's down below. Okay. Why, hello again, good Bolai.
Aha, we meet again, traveler.
Yes, yes.
And you must be from the Yuhai Pavilion?
That she is.
I suppose you're about to place a big order. I'd be honored to offer you my wares.
Of course, of course.
That won't be necessary, Mr. Bolai. Wanyo Boutique's credit is not sufficient to accept orders directly from Yuhai Pavilion.
Oh? It's credit. Like it's credit line available for... That doesn't make sense because they're the ones making the purchase.
Should we need to place such an order, we would certainly go to Second Life instead.
Oh, yeah, well, yeah. Our actual goal here. But that statement still confuses me a little bit.
What? Second Life? Ugh. That rascal Dongsheng. He's stealing all of my customers.
Is he now? Do tell.
Well, Second Life's credit has always been excellent, and based on their tax records, their business is thriving.
Tax records? Thriving?
I kind of wonder how much Ganyu's actually making up about their business, or if it's all legitimate.
Huh. Is there anything you'd like to share with us, Mr. Bolai?
Don't let that rascal fool you. I know his dirty tricks best.
Oh, what? What? Dirty tricks? What? We know nothing about this.
If you don't believe me, show me his tax records. I'm sure I'll find something fishy in there.
You know Second Life's business so well?
Of course. Ugh, their every transaction makes my blood boil.
Just because they, are your competitor, or...
I'd rather lose money myself than see that rascal make some.
Damn. That's pretty severe hatred. Is that how competitors behave? That's real petty.
Well then, please look over this tax record. We'll review Second Life's credit based on your observations.
Oh, of course. I'll read very, very carefully.
I'm getting the sense that she actually means, like, I guess, their relationship with, the Qixing in general. Like
Line
credit.
by line and word by word. Ah, here, I found it. That exquisite wooden furniture set he bought from Fanmu Carpenters at the beginning of the year. Ugh, he even flaunted it in front of me. Look at the tax record. Not a word about that furniture. And he kept all the profit for himself.
Why? Huh. We never would have suspected him.
I see. He must have gotten rid of all the documents related to this transaction. No wonder there was no trace of it.
I told you so. Just as I expected. Ugh, I can't wait to watch him squirm.
Yeah, I wouldn't get too excited yet, though, Bolai. He'll probably have something about you, too.
But, Ms. Ganyu, despite all this, can't he just flat out deny ever making this transaction?
I don't know, can we find the physical object?
He might have destroyed all the evidence, but I believe the supplier, Fanmu Carpenters, might still have some proof of it.
Actually, were we trying to find evidence against you two, Mr. Bolai, or was it just the other one?
Aha, you're right. Master Lu from Fanmu Carpenters must still have the invoice. He wouldn't be swayed by the likes of Dongsheng.
I hope so. Let's go to Fanmu Carpenters. It should be near Chingsa Village.
Oh, geez, we're going far.
Thank you for shining a
Oh,
light
wait,
on
I
this
know
case,
him.
Mr. Balai.
Yeah, he helped us, well, his apprentice helped us build a stage.
Oh, please, that's nothing. I just hope you won't be lenient with him once you find the evidence. That's the best way to show your gratitude.
He's a little vindictive. What did he do to make you hate him, Bolai?
I'm afraid I can't go to Chingsa Village.
No?
It's all right, Weishin. You can stay in Liyue Harbor and finish your work. Leave the rest to us.
Yeah, we got it. We'll hang out with Ganyu and it'll be fine.
Oh, that's so considerate of you. Still, I'm sorry to trouble you like that.
No, it's okay. Jinx is nice. Be happy to take a vacation there. I'd be work trip. Carpenter Fu. Or, sorry, Lu. I'm so sorry.
Ah, welcome. How can an old carpenter like me help you?
Well, nothing too severe. We just need to look at your business records.
I'm usually happy to take new apprentices, but I'm afraid I can't take too many at once. But I'm always around if you're keen for a chat.
Well, I mean, I'd love to, but we are kind of busy here.
Kingsa really is full of lonely old people.
Kinda.
Hey, I heard that, Flying One.
Paimon, sorry.
Well, I mean, it's true. At least several of them have complained in the past about how all the young ones have moved out of the village.
Master Lu, we've just come to see you and ask you some questions.
Don't worry, I know. You're from the Yuehai Pavilion, right?
That she is.
Why would the Qixing care about an old man like me? Well, whatever. You said that you want to ask me something. Ask away then.
Yeah, no worries. It's not about you. It's just about one of your customers.
You're very direct, Master Lu. I will be plain. We're looking for proof that Dongsheng from Second Life has been evading taxation. Dongsheng bought some furniture from you at the beginning of the year. Do you still have the invoice or any other record of that transaction?
Oh, it's about Second Life. It was a big order. How could I forget?
I mean, I assume you get a lot of orders. I wouldn't have been surprised if you had forgotten.
Sure enough, Mr. Balai was right. Could we perhaps borrow that invoice?
Or just get a copy.
We won't have any evidence to bring against Dongsheng otherwise.
Of course you can. But I'm not so sprightly anymore.
Okay. What do you need?
What's that supposed to mean?
I only do my woodwork and display finished wares here at Fanmu Carpenters.
Okay, what's the problem with the invoice?
As for old documents and such, I keep them all in a warehouse west of here.
Why? I mean, you could... That seems like so inefficient for, well, even if you were young and sprightly.
But some troublemakers have recently moved there, invading my warehouse. I tried to drive them away, but they just wouldn't leave.
Treasure hoarders?
Since you need that invoice anyway, it may be best to get it from the warehouse yourself. And while you're at it, you can teach those louts a lesson.
By all means, we sure can. I just, imagine, since this is where you keep all your documents, can't you come with us? I don't want to go searching through all of your business records to try find one piece. Or are they at least well organized?
So that's what happened. I see.
I'll leave you to it then. I need to get back to work.
Well, can you at least send your apprentice with us to find it,
Take
please?
back the warehouse, find the invoice. Time for us to show our stuff in a fight.
I mean, we'll let Ganyu handle it.
Wait, I think I saw one of those troublemakers. Ah, over there.
Oh, Paimon sees
Oh,
it
it's
too.
Fatui.
It's one of the Fatui.
What are you doing there, buddy? Just enjoying the flowers? What are they doing here? What is he trying to do?
They must be
Was that
plotting something against Liyue Harbor.
Was he eating a pumpkin just now? Or something like it? Or some sort of squash?
Maybe they're the scoundrels who invaded Master Lu's warehouse.
They might be. Shouldn't we observe him for a while first? Yeah, figure out what he's up to. Besides eating a giant squash.
Ever since Osial attacked the harbor, The Fatui's reputation in Liyue has reached rock bottom.
Right.
We won't cause a serious diplomatic crisis by getting into some small scuffle with the Fatui within our borders. You need not worry.
Good, good. I mean, I'm not worried anyways. We get into small scuffles with the Fatui all the time anyways. But since we're not really officially... Well, are we officially affiliated with anyone? I guess we are an honorary knight, but they never liked the Fatui. Actually, no. We host Fatui in Mondstadt. I guess well, we don't have any official position with the Qixing. We're just friends. Same with Inazuma.
Besides, I can already feel their malicious intentions. Consider it...
You can feel their malicious intentions? Like, as like in a sort of adeptal magic thing? Or just sort of, you know, speaking like, oh, I can feel they're up to something no good kind of deal?
My intuition as the secretary of the Qixing.
Okay, so more intuition.
Then what are we waiting for? Let's go teach him a lesson.
Paimon always quick on the trigger when it comes to kicking Fatui ass. Alright. Sorry, buddy. Beat the suspicious Fatui underling. I'm pretty sure... Yeah, he's eating up something.
Frostbite.
Quietly now.
By royal decree.
Oh, she's not helping us.
Bring it on!
You scoundrels!
I'm sorry. I personally suspect you were fine. You were just enjoying a pumpkin.
I think you've had enough. About time you tell us your plan. No?
Plan? What plan?
Your plan to get a snack.
We just taught you a lesson, but clearly you weren't paying attention. If you don't spill whatever you're scheming against Liyue, we'll be forced to use harsher methods.
I think we were harsh enough. Quick, tell us everything.
I'm telling the truth. There's no scheme.
Yeah, just what a Fatui would say.
If you're telling the truth, then why would you, a member of the Fatui, suddenly appear on the outskirts of Qingce village?
Granted, I'm not sure what the Fatui would be interested in Qingce village for anyways. There's nothing really here. It's a lovely location, but not an important location.
Fine. If you really want to know, then, well, I was about to.
About to... what?
To eat a snack.
Pick berries over there.
Yeah.
I must admit, I didn't expect you to come up with such a silly excuse.
No, I saw him eating.
It's not an excuse. I rarely have a free morning, and I heard that there were fresh berries in this area.
There are. Yeah, there's one right there, actually. You want it? You can probably reach that just fine.
Think about it. I'm here alone, and Qingce Village is nothing more than a retirement spot for old people. What could I be scheming anyway?
Yeah. I thought as well.
Judging by how he's looking at us, it does seem like he feels like he's the victim here.
I mean, we did just literally drop out of the sky and then, well, punch his ass.
So you have nothing to do with the occupation of Fanmu Carpenter's warehouse?
Fanmu Carpenter's warehouse? Where's that?
Yeah, no, that one probably is Treasure Hoarders.
I swear, I only came here to pick berries. That's all.
So it wasn't the Fatui who took over Master Lu's warehouse after all.
Yeah, I mean, the Fatui taking over a carpenter's warehouse to get a hold of his business records. That one would have been a little weird. We might have blamed him for nothing.
I also feel that he's telling the truth.
Sorry, Mr. Fatui.
Whoopsie!
Oh, this poor guy, and we're not even going to compensate him for inflicting both emotional and physical distress.
I misjudged the situation and offended you. My apologies. Our exchange only represents my personal views. If you wish it so, you can file a complaint to the Ministry of Civil Affairs.
No, oh, can you?
Exchange? This woman, She's clearly aware that the Ministry of Civil Affairs wouldn't side with us, Fatui.
Yeah, almost certainly not.
Yes, precisely. As an alternative, you may try to solve this problem with force once again.
No, don't. It's not worth it.
Paimon's in.
Oh god, Paimon just loves attacking Fatui. She doesn't even care if they've done anything wrong.
Darn you. How can you wear that solemn face while bullying me like this?
It's her hobby.
What's your choice then?
I'll get back to my berries.
Good choice. Fatui get what they deserve. Nah.
What a bittersweet ending.
Bittersweet ending.
I made a laughingstock out of myself. I might have spent too much time away from work. My intuition is not as accurate as it used to be.
How long did you spend away, Ganyu? I got the impression it was like maybe a week.
No worries. It's always nice to teach the Fatui a lesson.
What lesson did we teach him? He was eating berries.
Let's keep moving towards Master Lu's warehouse. Our goal is to get the invoice, after all.
Alright. Ah, there it is. Oh, hilichurls. Also not what I was expecting.
So this is the warehouse. Seems like those troublemakers were nothing more than a few hilichurls. Let's show them what we got.
I also feel bad for the hilichurls, but...
Confess!
Gotcha.
Oh, a few more. Hey, buddies.
Oz, revealed.
Any more? No? Very well.
Right.
Oh, no, there's a few more.
Bring it on!
Busted.
Get rid of your shield, buddy.
I summon the... All clear. Quick, let's look around for the invoice.
Alright. Right up here? No. Ah.
This one is an invoice from One Min Restaurant. Some dining tables and chairs. That's not it. This one is
Wangsheng.
Wangsheng
Ah.
Funeral Parlors. Oh, so they make coffins too.
Well, of course, I mean, coffins are made of wood, so you need a carpenter. It's back behind here. Ah.
I'm not...
This one is Second Lives. We finally found it.
Excellent.
Let's bring this invoice back to Hoishin.
Miss Whooshin.
Yeah!
I have a surprise for you. A present. A gift.
Ms. Ganyu, you're back. I hope it wasn't too much trouble rushing about like that.
No, it's fine.
I promise to help you, and I'll keep my word. Nothing to worry about. Look, it's the invoice for the transaction between Second Life and Fanmu Carpenters. We've brought it back.
Oh, thank you so much.
Now we have evidence.
Now we can solve this problem.
Agreed. How about we go to Second Life and have a nice chat with the owner?
A nice quote-unquote chat. Maybe it will turn out to be just a lovely chat. Who is... Have I ever been to Second Life? I guess we'll see. Oh, yeah, I think I've been here before. Right around here. Welcome, welcome to Second Life. Would you like to buy one? Yeah. So, about those tax records.
Isn't it Huixin from the Yuehai Pavilion? I remember you.
Yeah.
I told you that all of my transactions are included in the records. My tax declarations are scrupulous as well.
Of course, of course. Well, insert Phoenix Wright objection.
I do hope that my business won't be affected by any groundless accusations.
Never. Certainly no groundless accusations.
Groundless accusations? Mr. Dongsheng, you seem very sure of yourself. But I sincerely advise that you cease this behavior immediately. It is liable to affect the fine you'll need to pay in the end.
No. I'm an honest merchant. I would never get involved with any fraudulent sources of profit.
You've got no shame. Not so confident now, are you?
Haven't I made myself clear? Mr. Dongsheng, you've already been proven guilty of tax evasion. I just came here to see if you'd confess.
What? Proven guilty? How come? That's impossible. Absolutely absurd.
Sticking to your story, huh?
He's talking without rhyme or reason. Must be crumbling under Ganyu's pressure.
I mean, you could confront him with the evidence, but I guess you want to force him to confess. Or to see if he will.
Time for the finishing blow!
Mr. Dongsheng, can you tell me what this is?
There it is.
It's an invoice from Fanmu Carpenters.
And can you see who it's for?
I'm Master Lu. I didn't...
You didn't what?
Do you admit to tax evasion? This transaction was absent from the tax record.
How much tax would this have ended up anyways? Was it really worth it?
I didn't think you'd find out. I didn't leave a single trace.
Damn. So you admit to covering it up too.
Indeed. We wouldn't have found out if it weren't for Mr. Boalai's aid.
Balai? That imp from miHoYo Boutique? So he told on me behind my back.
Yeah. I don't suppose you have any dirt on him.
He's got his own share of dirty laundry.
Does he now?
Oh? Mr. Dongsheng, I'd like to hear a little more about this dirty laundry. Would you care to elaborate?
Tax machinations.
I don't think you'll need my guidance for what comes next.
Probably not.
Yes, thank you, Ms. Ganyu. I can take it from here.
You did good, Ganyu. You're a good mentor.
That's good.
I must say, you're truly impressive, Ms. Ganyu.
Hi, Pigeon.
Your enemy knows you best.
Yeah?
To think, you came up with this plan and executed it so masterfully.
Sometimes.
It's actually one of your father's, the Tianshu's, old tricks. I just took some inspiration from it.
He was a Tianshu? Huh.
My father?
Pitting your opponent against their enemies and watching them drag each other down from an advantageous position, that's how Uncle Tien managed to keep his position in the Qixing secure for so many years.
Damn. So he was, right? That makes him, Ning Guang's predecessor, I think. She's the current Tianshu.
I figured that as Uncle Tien's daughter, you'd naturally grasp your father's strategies. So, I decided to use one of your father's tricks and play it out for you to see.
I can see it now. Clearly, I still have a lot to learn about my father.
You should go down to the harbor and say hi every now and then. Sure, he'd love it.
I'm really grateful, Ms. Ganyu. You're the kindest mentor I've ever had. Thank you.
She is pretty kind. She works way too hard and seems to sort of be hard carrying the Qixing on her back, at least in certain aspects, but...
Ganyu solved both Hoishin's work and family problems. 2 birds with 1 stone.
Oh, you've helped me so much. You must allow me to repay your kindness.
Yeah. We need to do something nice for Ganyu.
That's not necessary. No need to be so serious. It was nothing, really.
At least let us treat you to some food or drink.
Then let me treat you to
Yeah,
a meal.
exactly.
The Traveler and Paimon are invited as well.
Why, thank you.
I appreciate your help.
I'm down for a meal with Ganyu.
Alright, come on, Ganyu. Just say yes. Let's eat.
Paimon, don't forget your manners.
Oh, come on. It's just a meal.
Yeah, that's why we need your manners.
If it's just a meal, there's no reason for me to decline. It'll be my pleasure, Huixin.
That look. I never get tired of her side eyes.
Actually, I've already booked Senor Kiosk. I need a moment to prepare everything first. Let's meet there in a while.
No, don't give me such a vague time. An hour, 30 minutes, a day.
All right. We dare not refuse such generosity.
A while isn't a time. Huixin. Looks like right now, actually. We have a reservation. Good to see you two. Are you sitting so far away?
Miss Ganyu, thank you for accepting my invitation. And as for the two of you, your presence is also much appreciated.
Looks so good, making me hungry.
Sure.
That's so kind of you, Huixin. You went to great lengths to organize this.
Truth be told, apart from thanking you for all the help, there's something I'd like to tell you.
Oh?
Oh? If there's anything I can help you with, just tell me straight away. No need to hesitate.
I think she wants to... I don't know. I hope it's kind words of, we care for you and stuff like that.
No, I don't really need help. Could you just listen for a bit?
With pleasure.
When I was a little girl, my father used to tell me many stories about you, Miss Ganyu.
Yeah, I bet.
Even though I have the utmost respect for my father, I always admired how gentle and reliable you are.
Aw. She is.
I've only decided to join the Yuhai Pavilion staff because I've always looked up to you.
I wonder how many people throughout time have basically had that same story.
I didn't know that you think so highly of me.
Everyone thinks highly of you, Ganyu.
However, in reality, working at the Yuhai Pavilion turned out to be an arduous task.
Yeah, which makes Ganyu all the more impressive.
I can't compare myself to such an outstanding secretary like you. I often doubt myself as a result.
I mean, Ganyu has... I don't know for sure how long she's been working at the Yuhai Pavilion, but at least hundreds of years of experience, if not thousands. So, it's not fair to compare yourself.
I disagree. You're a great secretary in your own right.
Oh,
Thank you. Over the years, I became a mother, too.
aw,
Huh? So Uncle Tian is a grandpa!
he is. Call him
Influenced by
Grandpa
my
Tien.
youthful ideals, she followed my footsteps and came to be a secretary at the Yuhai Pavilion, too.
Wow. You're older than I thought.
At first, I was worried about her. It's not an easy job, after all. To tell the truth, I'm still unsure if she's capable enough. But after all that happened this time, I've made up my mind to support her choice.
Good. It's the right thing to do.
So, what made you change your mind?
The fact that she'll have you, Ms. Ganyu, as her senior colleague.
I mean, yeah, that's the case for everyone who joins the Yuhai Pavilion. Like I said, she is a mainstay. She is a through line, a constant figure, a pillar of support.
You'll help her, gentle as always, and tell her your mom used to do it like that. It'd be such a beautiful moment.
Yeah.
If it's not too much to ask for, she might still need your guidance in 20+ years, too.
She might.
Huixin,
Aw.
I never thought that I meant so much to you.
Yeah, no, you mean a lot to everybody you work with. Never. And you touch a lot of lives.
Just like when you showed me my father's trick. Having you as their witness makes people feel at ease.
Witness. It's true that I've witnessed thousands of years of Liyue Harbor's history. All the changes it's gone through, the stories of its people. But I've always regarded it as nothing more than the source of my loneliness.
Aw. Oh, Ganyu. Yeah, the curse of immortality deal. At least of an immortal surrounded by mortals.
Huishin, you don't know how important those words are to me.
Aw.
You've made me realize that I share another connection with the people of Liyue Harbor, apart from my contract with Rex Lapis.
Oh, what's your contract with Rex Lapis?
They rely on me, accept me, and long for me to bear witness to their stories.
Aw.
Oh, of course. You're irreplaceable to us.
Yeah.
That's right. That's why I can't disappoint you.
Do actually take time for yourself as well, though, please. I beg of you.
Hooray! Ganyu's finally cheered up.
Even if I've really been supplanted, I wish to fight for my place.
You haven't been supplanted. Really, there's no one capable of supplanting you, I don't think.
I won't let you down. I'm going to fulfill my contract and keep working as the Qixing secretary.
Good. I mean, I don't think Rex Lapis would be very happy if you broke your contract. It's kind of his thing. You haven't been fired. It's a misunderstanding.
Regardless, I'll go back and see for myself.
Please do, and ask them directly. Have I been replaced? And they will shout, what? No! We can never.
I'm afraid that it might have all become a mess during my absence.
It has.
No time to waste. Let's get back to work.
This place isn't cheap, you know.
Good luck, Miss Ganyu.
Oh, plates. Wait, no, the plates were always empty.
We're leaving already? Paimon's still hungry.
Yeah, she already bought the meal. There's those three. We have someone for you. Surprise. Baishi.
Baisha, are you okay?
Baisha.
Did you fall asleep standing up? Look! Look who's back!
I've done that once.
You even have enough time for leisure? It seems you three are a suitable replacement for me after all.
No.
Not at all. We've been working for too long. If we didn't take a break...
Ganyu, you should take a lesson. Breaks.
We wouldn't have survived long enough to see you again, Miss Ganyu.
Aw.
Miss Ganyu, we've missed you.
That's so kind of you all, given we've only met once.
Oh.
We've been praying day and night for you to return and take over your duties again.
To us, you're like an adeptus coming down to the human world to save all life.
I mean, I suppose there's some accuracy there. She is half Adeptus coming back down to the human world to save your lives.
Forget all our envious complaints from before. Just free us from this strenuous work, please.
How about instead of freeing you from this strenuous work, you, from this point forward, support her work? You won't have to shoulder the whole burden yourselves, but just take on a reasonable bit of it, and that'll allow Ganyu to finally take breaks and sleep during the night.
All right, I see. Please divide the matters at hand into government affairs, business affairs, and civil affairs. Mark out the tasks that haven't been started, and those that are in progress. I'll take care of the rest.
Haha.
Of course. We'll do it right away.
Oh, finally. We're saved.
You're,
Yes, there's one more thing.
You are amazing, Ganyu.
I'd like to
Secretary
earnestly
extraordinaire.
thank you, Traveler. If it weren't for your companionship, I would still be embroiled in my inner conflict right now.
Nah, it's okay. Anytime. It's good that you've pulled yourself together. Fun adventure for me, too.
To think that I'd gained a human friend outside of work.
Hmm.
It makes
Yeah.
me happier than I could have imagined.
I am your friend, aren't I? Well, wait, am I your first human friend from outside of work? Oh. Well, I'm honored.
I'd like to repay you when I'm done with the work at hand. What would you say if I accompanied you on one of your trips?
Absolutely. If nothing else, that would mean you finally had a break.
Sure, but are you ever done with work, Ganyu?
Seriously.
Let's cross that bridge when we come to it, shall we?
How? I'm telling you, get an assistant, please. I beg of you. Oh, man. Oh, Ganyu. Well, she didn't, I guess she got a short vacation, even if it was more like a existential crisis, but didn't end up lightening her workload, really, just returning it. Though, I guess, that's the end of this one. Next time, should we go ahead and do Yaimiko? I guess I don't see why not. Divina Vulpes, the Great Narukami Offering. Oh, also got a key. Don't mind if I do. All right. Next time we will take a stroll around Hanamizaka to discover something about an urban legend.